In today's video, we're going to talk about those who are being controlled by the fear of missing out, driving up the premiums on silver for the rest of us, and what we can do in the meantime while we wait for everything that's out of our control to finally settle down. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Hope you're doing well, feeling great, and staying safe. It's a great day to have a great day. Today, I wanted to talk about silver and the importance of not buying in due to the fear of missing out, and doing everything in your power to remain objective and logical during these times of crazy hype and excitement. But really quick, just in case you're new, make sure to subscribe for daily videos. Also subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel for exclusive weekly content. Brand new video over there, go check it out. The link will be in the description. And if you want to get some DYDSS merchandise to help support the channel, I would really appreciate it. Doing a President's Day weekend sale until Monday. Use promo code PRESIDENT for a 10% discount. Any and all merchandise can be found by clicking the first link in the description section down below. Thank you in advance, it's more than appreciated. But today, we got to talk about a couple of different things. As I'm recording today's video, spot price of silver hasn't really done anything crazy today or yesterday or the day before, or really much at all this entire week. And as I'm recording the video, the spot price of silver is about 27 and a quarter. Who knows what it's going to be by the time I edit, by the time I post, or by the time you watch the video, but as I'm filming, it's about 27.22, I believe. Now, with it only being 27 and change at the moment, Silver Eagles are still going for wild premiums right now. We see a lot of these online precious metal dealing websites offering Silver Eagles for 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, $43. That's almost spot price on top of spot price. It's getting pretty close. Almost a mirror image, which, if you ask me, is absurd, which is why I will not be paying those crazy high premiums. I'll go for the lower premium stuff if and when I can. But not everyone has the same mentality as me. Not everyone is evaluating the situation the way that I am. Not everyone is trying to remain rational, making decisions based on logic. Not a lot of people are doing a whole lot of thinking right now. A lot of people are making two decisions right now. They're either buying in due to the fear of missing out, or buying in because of somebody else's opinion and all of the hype and excitement, and they're just hopping on board because it's just the thing to do right now. Now, a lot of the people who watch my videos are not a fan of the crazy high premiums right now. Not many people are a fan of the high premiums right now, or at least not the people who are actually thinking about what's going on. These online precious metal dealing websites, and oftentimes some coin shops will do it as well. They'll really crank up the premiums for whatever reason. But for the most part, you could probably get a way better deal at the local coin shop. So please support your local coin shop. They're a small business, and small businesses need our support, generally speaking, but also now more than ever. Aside from that, what these online precious metal dealing websites are doing, they have every right to do it. As long as people are paying, they can charge whatever they want. In fact, certain websites can crank the premiums on generic silver rounds and bars all the way up to $40, $45, $49 or more, if that's what they wanted to do. And unfortunately, people are happily paying those crazy high premiums. And I can actually show you a rock solid example of what I'm talking about. This was actually sent to me from Silver Saint, who is a VIP Club member. He joined the VIP Club and he attends most of the VIP Club live streams. If anybody's interested in joining the VIP Club, I'll leave the link in the description. It's not just live streams, it's also giveaways, discounts, personalized promo codes, and a ton of other stuff. It's a lot cooler than YouTube. Trust me, link in the description. But during the live stream that we did a couple of nights ago, he sent in a picture of, I have no idea what website this was on, but it was a screenshot of 2 troy ounces of silver, 2 little 1 ounce silver bars that were up for grabs for $80. $80 for 2, so $40 a pop. and somebody bought it. And these were not special silver bars. These weren't collectible pieces. These weren't anything with numismatic value or anything really special about them. They were APMEX bars. $80 for 2 troy ounces of silver. Not Silver Eagles, not anything like that. APMEX bars. Nothing against APMEX, by the way. In fact, I've actually used APMEX far more than any other precious metal dealing website that there is over the course of the last 3 years of stacking, and actually I haven't even used them over the last 1 year. So my first 2 years of stacking, I used APMEX more than any other site. I've used all of the sites, but I've used APMEX the most. So, no disrespect to APMEX, but $40 for an APMEX bar is unbelievable. And he also sent in another picture of something that has not been ordered yet, although this picture was sent to me a couple of days ago. I'm pretty sure somebody's already bought it, but it's the same exact thing. 2 troy ounces of silver, APMEX bars for $99, not $80, not $40 a piece, $99. That's $49.50 a piece, plus $4.99 shipping, which brings each individual silver APMEX bar of the 1 troy ounce denomination all the way up to almost $52. Once again, for an APMEX bar. It's just an APMEX bar, which makes me wonder, what in the world are people doing? I know what they're doing, and it really isn't my business what people do with their dollars. I personally don't care what people buy or what people stack or what they do. Generally speaking, I don't really care what anybody does. As long as nobody's getting hurt, nothing matters to me. But what this is doing is driving up the price for everybody else because that demand is so high right now. All of these silver coins, rounds, and bars on all of these different websites. That's the cool thing about the internet, by the way. If you have a physical storefront, you are very, very restricted. You're restricted and limited to the people who are in the town and in the neighboring towns. If I opened up a coin shop right here in New Jersey, no one from Florida or Virginia or Alaska or Canada or Italy or anywhere would come all the way to my coin shop just to pick up some silver, when I could just open up an online coin shop and somebody can place an order from the comfort of their own home. So coin shops are very, very restricted. Online coin shops or online bullion dealers have almost no limit at all. They can get customers all over the planet, any hour of the day, any day of the week. The potential customer base is through the roof. If you don't want to place the order, if I don't want to place the order, in their eyes, they're practically saying, get out of the way so somebody else can place the order. And what this is right now is people being controlled by the fear of missing out. Some people, for a couple of different reasons, there's a couple of things that maybe people are afraid of right now. One thing could be they're afraid of not getting their hands on silver before spot price completely takes off. Other people might be afraid of not getting their hands on silver in the event of the dollar bill come crashing down, which, by the way, those two reasons right there, they can pretty much be put side by side, because if the dollar bill did go falling down, the spot price of silver more than likely would go through the roof. They're kind of synonymous in a way. When currency goes down, real, true, honest money goes up. But those are the two things that people are focusing on right now. They're trying to get as much silver, regardless of the price tag, to protect themselves from economic hardships from a micro or a macro level, or if they're trying to get as much silver in their possession because they think silver is going to $1 million an ounce on Thursday or something like that. A lot of people are being controlled by the fear of missing out right now, and I get it. I understand. It's a crazy time right now. We have so much economic uncertainty in front of us. We know for a fact that taxes are more than likely going to be raised over the next 2 to 4 years. We know that inflation is pretty much right around the corner. It just hasn't presented itself to us just yet, but that's because it's kind of like a battle of inflation versus deflation right now, because yes, a lot of dollar bills were printed over the last 12 months, but not a lot of people are doing much spending. So the price of things aren't really going up because people aren't buying. Nobody's doing anything. It's forced frugality mode right now. So Inflation, in my opinion, is inevitable, and it's going to come out of nowhere and smack us in the face eventually, in my opinion. I don't know for sure. I'm not a psychic, but I know that 2 + 2 = 4. It really only makes sense. Once people get back to spending, the prices of probably rent, food, everything is going to be going up, in my opinion. So what we can do during times like these, where people are being controlled by the fear of missing out, I've said it a million times and I'll say it again. It's better to completely miss out on an opportunity than it is to be controlled by the fear of missing out. If you believe that the premiums on silver are far too high for you, if it's completely out of your comfort zone and you are unwilling to trade your dollars for silver at the moment, there's nothing wrong with that, and there's plenty more to do. You can go after some gold, you can load up on the preps, you can stay busy without being controlled by the fear of missing out. Not only that, you can stay logical, you can stay rational, you can visit your local coin shop, you can travel to the next town over or the town beyond that town and check out some coin shops in the area that maybe you've never been to before, never visited before, never shopped at before, never supported before. Might be a new customer. You talk to the people who work there, the people who own it. You tell them a little bit about your story. Say, hey, I've been stacking for a couple of years now. I'm not getting anything online because the premiums are too high. Here is maybe potentially my budget. Here's what I'm looking for. I like these type of rounds or bars or these types of coins, or I'm a collector or I'm a stacker or whatever the case may be. If you're looking to preserve your wealth and you're just mainly going for the weight of silver, you're just trying to get the physical silver content, or maybe you're just collecting certain coins, or maybe you're more on gold than you are silver, whatever the case may be, you run this by the coin shop, one that you visited in the past or one that you've never visited in the past and you're a brand new customer. They know exactly what you're talking about. They know what your strategy is. They know what your plans are. They know what you're trying to do. They know what your fears are. They know what your goals are. And they're looking for customers. You're looking for silver, they're looking for a customer. It's a small business. They have the you scratch my back, I scratch yours mentality. At least most of them. If they don't have that mentality, then one could argue that they have no business even being a business. But a small business, they're going to try to help you out. They're going to put the customer first, because if you put the customer first, that's a customer for life. And they know that. They're a small business, not a massive corporation where they view the customer as disposable and replaceable. Get out of the way if you're not going to place an order, because that guy behind you and the 3,000 behind that guy are all going to be placing orders. And if they're not going to be placing orders, then they can get out of the way too, because over there to the left we have another line of 7,000 people. Small business versus a massive corporation. Big difference between the two when it comes to their goals, their plans, their strategies, their customer service, their customer retention, their business practices. Very, very different. Plus, not to mention, going to a physical coin shop in your town or somewhere in the area, it gives you the opportunity to network. You make a friend at the coin shop, somebody who works there. Maybe you visit every single time you get paid. I get comments from people who visit their coin shop every single week. Some people every single month or twice a month or every other month, whatever it is. But regardless of how frequently you visit the coin shop, you're a returning customer. You're a regular customer. You're someone consistently showing your support for their small business, helping them out while they simultaneously help you out. You scratch my back, I scratch yours. They're going to be far more likely to hook you up with a deal than they would be to hook somebody up with a deal who's just stopping by randomly, just trying to buy or sell something and then never come back. They're going to help you out to the best of their ability if you are a regular customer and a regular supporter of theirs. So, if you can get to these coin shops, if you can visit one that is in your town or one that maybe it's a little bit too far of a drive for you, I would say maybe consider driving there anyway. 30, 40 minutes away, you get to network with some people. Obviously, you want to call them first just to make sure. But if you can get to these coin shops, it gives you the ability to get more silver in your possession for a lower premium. It gives you the ability to network with the people who work at, who own, or who are also shopping at that coin shop. It introduces you to more members of the community, but this time in person. not just in a YouTube or Instagram comment section, which, by the way, is an excellent way of networking too. And as I said in yesterday's video, if you're ever in the position where you need to sell, you have to liquidate, there's some type of financial emergency, I think you should go to the community first. They can give you the cash that you need, and you can give them the silver that they want. If you have the ability to do that, I would say try your best to do that. And if you don't, then okay, yeah, sell it however else you need to sell it. But something that you can do in the meantime, since after all, it's not really the greatest idea to sit around waiting, especially if you're waiting for something that isn't promised, isn't guaranteed, isn't a sure thing. You don't want to be the person sitting around saying, oh, I'm going to wait until silver goes to this price before I do anything, because there's no promise that silver is ever going to go to a very specific number. I mean, I still get comments from people saying, wait till silver goes back down below 20. And I'm somewhat of a delusional optimist myself. I would love for silver to go down below $20, but realistically speaking, I don't really foresee that happening. Unfortunately, it would be great if it did, and I would be more than happy to be proven wrong if silver were to fall back down to $18, $19, and if the premiums didn't go through the roof to make up for that loss of revenue on these online precious metal dealing websites. It'd be fantastic if we saw silver fall down by $6, $7, $8, $9, $10. That'd be great. I just personally don't think it's going to happen. And even if I thought that it could happen, which it could, can't lie, anything's possible. 2020 taught us that. But even if I thought it could happen, or that it was likely to happen, you don't want to be that guy just sitting around waiting for it to happen, not getting anything else done, being unproductive, and not staying busy. Because there's plenty to do while you wait. You can wait, but don't get absolutely nothing done while you wait. Stay busy. Stay productive. Get some gold, if that's what you choose to do. Now, I'm obviously not a financial advisor, and nothing in this video or on this channel is financial advice. Do your own research, form your own opinions, make your own decisions based off of your conclusions, not mine. But it's just an option. If silver is out of the question for you, maybe consider gold. And I know gold is quite a bit higher up from a spot price perspective, but from a premium perspective, it's much more fair. If you actually compare and contrast the premiums tacked onto gold pieces as opposed to silver, percentage-wise, silver premiums are way up through the roof, while gold premiums are significantly lower. So that's an option for you. Maybe get some gold. Or maybe silver is the only precious metal that you can afford. I can relate to that. I don't have all that much gold. I don't have a whole mountain of gold. Gold's pricey. Almost $2,000 an ounce. Not a lot of people have that kind of cash to just effortlessly convert into massive amounts of gold. I could understand that. So if gold's out of the question for you because the spot price is up, and now silver's out of the question for you because premiums are up, there's always other methods of prepping. The silver and the gold, that's just financial prepping. There's so many other forms of prepping out there. You can load up on freeze-dried foods. You can buy yourself a freeze dryer, which I wouldn't necessarily recommend because those are very, very expensive. If you have the cash for it, and if that's something that you really want to do, nothing wrong with that. I would say a dehydrator is not the same thing, but almost just as good and quite a bit cheaper. I think it's only like $40 or $50. That's what I got about a year and a half ago. I'll link mine in the description if anybody's interested in getting a food dehydrator. In addition to the food, you can also work on a method of water purification. Not water filtration, purification. Big difference between the two. A way of purifying water. The ability to remove toxins and viruses and bacteria and E. coli from the water, or the particles of heavy metals such as lead and rust, the traces of pharmaceutical drugs, the chlorine, the fluoride. You can get almost all of that out of your water with a water purification system. I will link mine in the description as well. There are plenty of ways to prep. There are plenty of other ways to stay busy. There are plenty of other ways to stay productive. even if you're staying productive mentally, if you're reading the books or listening to the audios or doing some research, developing new skills, learning new ways to prep, networking with different groups of people to bounce ideas off of one another, getting physically fit, staying in shape, if push comes to shove, in the event of an emergency, in the event of a fire, are you able to climb out of a window? Are you able to crawl underneath or jump over something? Are you able to maneuver over or around or underneath certain obstacles? If not, now might be a good time to begin getting yourself in shape. The last thing you would want in an emergency is to be unprepared. You should be physically prepared. You should be mentally prepared. You should be financially prepared. You should be as prepared as possible. And the silver and the gold, that's just one piece of the pie. There's plenty more ground to cover. Silver and gold, that's just part of it. But I want you guys to head on down to the comments and let me know. If silver is out of the question for you at the moment because the premiums are too high, are you going to focus on prepping for the time being instead? Or maybe you're going to shift your focus to another precious metal. And if anybody's interested in joining the Precious Metals VIP Club, it's where I can do things on my own terms, not on YouTube's terms, my terms. I'm hosting privately held live streams. They're smaller, easier to manage. I'm also doing giveaways, discounts, personalized promo codes, shout outs, deal alerts when silver and gold is on sale on a variety of different websites. And of course, you can watch all my videos early and commercial free. Come join the Precious Metals VIP Club. It'll be the first link in the description. You're invited. I'd be happy to have you. And if you guys enjoyed today's video, please hit that like button. If you guys like me, make sure to hit that subscribe button like a Karen hits a bus window. Also subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel for exclusive weekly content. Brand new video over there. Go check it out. The link will be in the description. Trying really hard to hit 2,000 subscribers. We just hit 1,700, and I appreciate that. And if you want to help support the channel in the biggest possible way, please consider getting yourself some DYDSS merchandise. Of course, we have some precious metal themed t-shirts and hoodies, which are up for grabs, along with a ton of other products. T-shirts, hoodies, even stickers, many of which are raising funds and awareness for different charity organizations, such as the recently released Kraken Stackin' t-shirt, hoodie, sticker, and coffee mug, inspired by the beautiful 2-ounce silver Kraken coin, which, by the way, is helping us raise a little bit of funds and awareness for ocean cleanup charity organizations at no additional cost to you. It comes out of my pocket, not yours. Any and all merchandise can be found by clicking the first link in the description section down below. Thank you in advance. It's more than appreciated. Do not forget, use promo code PRESIDENT for a 10% discount on everything. And I want you guys to head on down to the comments and let me know once again, with everything going on right now, premiums being driven up through the roof because there are plenty of people out there who are happily and eager to convert their dollars into these crazy high premiums right now. The customers are there. People are willing to pay. Therefore, these online sellers can charge whatever in the world it is that they want to charge. That's beyond our control. There's no reason, at least in my opinion, to sit around being mad about it and remaining unproductive. I think we should shift our focus to other methods of prepping. There's plenty of ground to cover. It's not just about financial prepping. As important as it is, as crucial and mandatory as it is, everything else is just as important in my opinion. The food preps, having a method of water purification, plenty of different ways to prep. Mental preparation, physical preparation, tons and tons and tons of other ways as well. So I want you guys to head on down to the comments and let me know anything and everything related to today's video topic. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. And remember, don't you dare stop smiling. Peace.